Hi guys, welcome to Localama. Today is lesson number 3 for starter kit for knitting. And we will be using same yarn as we used before. So we learned how to cast on, we learned how to knit stitches, and today our goal would be to learn how to purl. I tie a knot usually in the end, and I have 20 stitches just for us to practice. And I found also shorter needles, so it would be more convenient for me to show you how to purl. So for knitting, we usually hold our yarn again like this, and usually when we knit, we stick our knitting needles in here in the middle. Then we grab yarn and we knit, right? So for purling, we would use a little bit different technique. And also, what I would like to suggest in your knitting, if it's not garter stitch, so it would be best for creating a nice edge that you wouldn't knit or purl first stitch. So when we start knitting, we just take this first stitch and just slip it onto your right needle. Okay? And now you need to take yarn and take it in between needles and bring it to the front. Now you stick your needle into the middle of this stitch. You grab this yarn and you pull it through. And now you let go of the stitch. Again, you bring your yarn forward. Stick your knitting needles into this loop. Grab your yarn and pull it through. And again, keep yarn forward like that. Again, yarn before your work. Pull and let go of the stitch. You just keep doing that. We are purling right now. All those stitches, they are purl stitches. And second last and last stitch we purl as well. Okay? So we flip our work over. And we will purl here as well. And we will also just take first stitch and slip it to the right needle. Okay? Now bring yarn forward, and here you put your, so you can also purl just putting in the middle like that, or you can purl, you can grab from behind. But just for simplicity, let's just stick in the middle our needle. Just knit like that. Purl. Just purl. We'll just do simple steps. I'll purl a little bit faster. And when we come to the last stitch, we purl it as well. Flip our work over take first stitch and just slip it to the right needle and start purling. It will take a little time to figure out how to hold needles and how to purl, how to hold your fingers. That yarn would be before work, on the front side of the work. But in the end it will be very easy. And now we purl last stitch as well. And now if we will look at our work close up, you will see that we've got now again garter stitch. So the thing is, if we knit all stitches, we knit on the front side and we knit on the wrong side and again and again. So if we just use knit stitches, we will get garter stitch. And also if we just use purls, everywhere purls, we also will get a garter stitch. So it's very interesting to know, right? And if we are but here for the edge we use the different techniques than in previous lesson, because we would slip our first stitch to the right needle, right? And then we would purl. And difference would be only that our edging would be different. You can use this technique as well when you're knitting. When you do knit stitches, you can also use this technique, and you can slip first stitch and purl last stitch. And you can also use it when you're purling. You can slip first stitch to the right needle and then you can purl last stitch. And when I'm done, when I'll come to the end, last stitch, I'll show you what kind of edge would be on both sides. So here you will have kind of like a braid, same braid like you have here, you will have same braid on the edge. So if you like this technique, you can use both, or you can knit first stitch and last stitch if you do knits, or you can purl first stitch and last stitch if you do purls. Then you will have same edging like here, it would be like little bumps on the ends. But if you'd like to have a small braid on the edge, so you just slip first stitch and purl last stitch. That's it for today. I hope it will work for you and you will know how to hold your yarn up front the work, so on this side. Okay, see you in next lesson. Bye.